Hi there friends, and welcome back to my Krastorio and space exploration series. I'm Icon, and it's been a busy time between this and the last episode, so let's begin with the small things. I created myself a little facility here to create electric engines, but that was only possible because I packed up all the necessary pump jacks to gather all the oil here, and then I took all the oil and I started to store it down here. It's not really depicting its full glory, but these are 20 storage tanks with 200k of oil capacity each, so we're storing 4 million oil here one day. Right now I'm just refining a little bit of it here to create lubricant for the electric engine production. That's that. I also whipped up the necessary oil here, and I've created a little precursor setup for the oil power. So there are a lot of things going on now during the next episodes, which will be pretty exciting to record. So the next step, and that's the, well, let's say the least creative step of the next few, will be to create a new oil power grid. Also, I whipped up another smelter column for copper. It's also just well, I could do more with the available amount of ore, but it's okay. For now, I'm fine with 30 copper plates per second. Well, I'm actually not, but well, you see, I'm working with my resources as they come. I whipped up storage houses here, or warehouses here, to stockpile refined or enriched copper to just drain down those copper ore patches, because it's really quite important for me to drain away those stored area items, because I really want to use that that room here later. Okay, so once we're done with the oil power, we have well, our next goal will be launching a satellite. Long story short. So, but more of that in a few minutes. So here I created a buffer of 10 tanks, and we have 7 oil pump jacks here, producing something around 900 units of raw oil. So I already pre-constructed this grid because it's a fine ratio. So we're gonna be refining raw oil 5 times into heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas. We're gonna break up the heavy oil into light oil, and here we're gonna use the chemical plants to create even more petroleum gas out of the light oil. So at the end of all these magic tricks, I'll yield out a amount of 100 petroleum gas out of that. The only thing I'm lacking here are capacities to wait a sec. Yeah, this last machine here could would like to receive 10 units of light oil more, but I'm okay with that. So altogether, one of these grids is able to supply 16 of these gas power stations. Well, basically 16.66. So, well, I'm gonna round it down to 15 or 16, but that's what we're gonna plug in today. So this is the necessary oil backbone, I'd say, and we're gonna array those gas power stations according to that. So I have decided to let this facility live down here, so I leveled the play field a little bit already. So down here we're gonna create oil power. I'm leaving this area here free, and well, because I expect to need this room later to do more ore enrichment here. So let's flag that maybe already to make sure I won't be messing with myself here later. Ore enrichment, just to be safe. And here we're gonna, it's the icon, oil. No. Power. Oh wait, I've seen it there for a moment. Here, gas power station. So gas power. It's not oil power, it's gas power. So that's that. Okay, so I already calculated that these bad boys here would stem enough production to facilitate this array here times 9. A little bit more than that. And this would give me roughly, well, what did I say? 550 megawatt of power. So it's quite a neat output for all in all. So let's start here like that, 5 of them. So it's gonna be a little bit more complicated than usual. So we're gonna need this bad boy here. We'll be converting the heavy oil into light oil. So I'm gonna let him live right here. So I also need access to water. So let's do that next. Offshore pump. My friend, the offshore pump. Really looking forward to this construction session here. Where is it? Shouldn't it be highlighted here? Because we're going to create power out of water and oil, basically. Just 2 ingredients to get everything going. I really like that. So let's bring in the power and keep leveling the area here. Or should I turn them around? Maybe that would be more intelligent. No. That's the true reason for belt immunity gear, you know. Okay. So let's I guess that would be actually quite good. So we could be doing this like that. But if I do it like that, I'm gonna bring those bad boys in line here. There we go. So, well. Oh, I also installed a meteor defense cannon. The big one, you see. But, well, I'm still not quite sure how to deal with this thing because recently I discovered it has only an 80% accuracy. So, how am I supposed to reach 100% accuracy with a gun that can only fire once when the event is happening and needs a hefty recharging time after each shot? So that's really bugging me a little bit because I feel like that's not as easy as it as I thought it would be. But well, I enjoy difficult situations in general, though. So let's create a few pipes. Surprisingly, I need to handcraft a few more. well, I forgot about how many straight pipes you need when you do things like these. So, here we go. Supplying water. And let's get next to the oil. Just go like that. I really took a lot of effort in the attempt to bring enough underground pipes. Let's see if I succeeded. I'm not sure. I'm truly not sure. So I just noticed that my camera's off the whole time. Whoopsie. Okay, so next step will be the chemical plant, and the heavy oil converter will be on this side. I hope that this will work out. So okay, well, maybe not that close. Let's do the logistics first. Let's see. Petroleum gas is our final product. The light oil is the intermediate product, and the petroleum and the heavy oil is well, kind of like the unwanted product. Okay, so now that's way easier to see where we're headed here. I see. So here would be just good. Let's take a little bit more of that. So, well, water, how to connect that guy with water. Well, that's gonna be quite easy, I think. Haha. Just gonna use an extension of this. Oh, I have to take care about the amount of water being used here. Alright, so that's gonna be enough for this. So next step will be 5 chemical plants processing the light oil. Okay. So I actually think about something like this. Maybe that's gonna work out, let's see. So, well, okay, I don't need to be that far away, I'd say. I really want to design this one somewhat thoroughly, because I want to put this one into mass production. So, well, let's check it out. I'll just do it like that. So this way I can check out if it's gonna work out as I want it to. So here I would be not really, I mean, I could go like that. Is that a problem? Not really, I think. Let's check it out. We're gonna repeat those guys as 5. Or I think this would be better. I like this solution more, and I'll just connect it from here. Okay, so we're gonna slip the water through here, and yeah. That's gonna be it. That's the solution I like. So here goes the water. C-Block taught me a lot about these things. Okay, so we got the water here. I'm remotely aware of the fact that I have access to these T-junction pipes and such things, but and elbow pipes. Why elbow pipes though? Whatever. But I work with the stuff I'm used to, you know. So one day when I feel like going for something new, I'm gonna try them, but that's not today. All right, so almost there. So here we go. Short explanation if it's confusing, because it is actually confusing. So we're inputting, the raw oil goes in here, and petroleum gas will be piped out here into the gas power stations. Let's put one here as a example. I have to array them in a second anyways. So there goes gas, and all the excess fluids here, all the heavy oil is just oh, just noticed that I'm not done here with that stuff. The heavy oil is being processed here, and we're turning the heavy oil into light oil there. Just gotta finish that. See, it's confusing enough to confuse myself. So yeah, the light oil is on this machine is being funneled over here, and the leftover light oils are transported into these chemical plants as well, where they transform the light oil into petroleum gas, which wanders all the way here and to there, and yeah, 100 units of petroleum gas, theoretically. Let's see if that works out in practice and how well it does. So pretty nifty. Let's see. Water comes from here. To make that viable for mass production or mass usage, well, this piece of pipe can be edited out if necessary, but is it really necessary? That's the question. So I say no. Well, it'll leave an odd spot here. Well. Is there any other way to accomplish this? Yes, definitely. So we're just gonna grab the water from here. So here we go. Okay. Let's see if this structure is working out for me. I can pack them up close by close. 16 of them would be 8 in a row. Yeah, why not? I mean, this could be quite good. That's 3, 6, 7. Is that 8? Yes. Okay. And now I'm very, very curious to see if this monstrosity will work out for us. But I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. Yet. As usual, yet. Oh well, I'm gonna plug in the bigger poles here. I'm really excited about this one. Because if it works out, I'm just gonna copy paste that ad nauseum, and then we're gonna have some good fun with it. Alright, so all the machines are plugged in. And there's power on it. Beautiful. So let's check out the readout here. So yeah, I could definitely plug in a number 17. For some reason it's producing more petroleum gas than I expected it to do, but well, we're gonna be just fine. So the most positive thing about all this lies in its well, in its repeatability. Well, is that even a word? Well, so here we go. Just walking in a straight line to make sure it's gonna be exactly the same. So nanobots are doing their thing. But turns out I'm out of pipe. Where is it? So many things. Can't even find the proper icon to handcraft pipes. God dang. Okay, so let's see. Do I have all the necessary machines in my pocket? It seems like the answer is yes. The only thing not seeing enough here is the straight pipes, but there was one more thing up my mind. 140 units of water, and this thingy here supplies 1,250 units of water. That means we're easily able to sustain like 7, 8. Between 8 or 9 of them should be easily doable. I need to check out the exact numbers, but it's looking good. Okay, so all we now need to do is plug in the connector for the raw oil, and that's why I like it to why I wanted to work really as exact as possible here, because of this beautiful thing. We just need to create 2 connectors, and that thing is just rolling. Just like that. And now all I need to do is gather more of these gas plants, and we can amp up our power production massively. So it's that. Real fun little craft. Really enjoyable. I'm quite happy with the outcome. So I haven't fully decided yet how many of these clusters I can build. I want to build. Like I mentioned, the oil patch would support 9 of them at once, but certainly not for an indefinite amount of time, because, well, at some point the oil patch is empty. But I looked up the recipe for rocket fuel, and when I wanted to use all this for rocket fuel, I was very over ambitious, and I could easily use that stuff for power production as well. So I'm not really sure what's it gonna be, because bottom line there, the big silo I built down there. What the duck? Look at this. Somebody forgot to build a hood here. So I was a little bit tired when I built that part. Obviously. So I'm really happy to see that all coming together. So next step, I want to pick up a few more oil power plants, 2 in particular. Well, no, actually more. So yeah, about the future projects, I whipped up a satellite rocket silo already. Well, it's been a little bit of a tedious job to whip up the necessary materials, especially the electric engine units, but nevertheless we have now access to this beautiful thing. So this silo will produce rocket parts. Once we have enough rocket parts, I guess I can launch that satellite. So we're going. This is our bill for the future. I set up a few things, but let's go over here and grab those gas power stations. So I already set up a few recipes in the Helmod. I really did a lot of a lot of theory crafting. I already set up the builds for the next 2 tech cards too. Well, it's gonna be quite demanding, and it's only the start. So now we're knee deep in the mid game, and I love it. So where's my car? There's my car. Is there anything else I want to have right now? I don't think so. Okay. So between the lines, I need to plug in a new copper deposit into the base. Haven't fully decided yet where that's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen because right now I'm only taking from here, and well, that's not really last any much longer, but there's a few million ore units of ore here, and well, here's a few more millions, so we will be fine. We will definitely be fine. And here we're also trying to empty the deposits. It's really important for me because I plan on using this area later for, well, I want to use it for space, but I'm really not sure how it's gonna work out in the end. If I'm really gonna be able to put up spacecraft production there or not. Only time will tell. So there we go. Wonderful. So I'd say we're gonna be plugging in number 17 here, because the worst thing possible that's happening is one of those guys is not working thoroughly or at its full extent, whatever. Wait a sec, I'm reading it. I read it out wrongly. Never mind. We don't need that number 17. I don't want to do that. It's fine as it is. Okay then, so there is a last moment left to go into some theory craft. So I want to go for the satellite production next, because the next tech card will be involving uranium, and my idea is to set up a mining ops here and start creating a few centrifuges and refine uranium long while before I start using it for other purposes, because, For the Covarex refinement process, it's really useful to have a certain pre-production of the U238, and well, gonna talk about that later. So we're gonna have these goals. So my goal will be 2 units of rocket fuel per second, which is really the easiest of all these goals. So we're gonna need some light oil and some oxygen, a few units of iron plates, really nothing too special. When it comes down to the other 3 materials, it's going to be way more spicy. So heat shielding, to produce 1 unit of heat shielding per second, we're gonna need this: 16 furnaces, 18 assemblers. Well, okay, the oil refinery amount is not really true. I'm not able to teach Helmod the ratios here. I'm gonna tinker around that ratio myself. So that's gonna be one big thing there. So we're still gonna need 4 chemical plants for the sulfur, and well, for 120 of petroleum gas, I guess we're gonna need at least something slightly larger than that to produce just the petroleum gas. Like, I expect 6 oil refineries, so that's gonna be that. And for the rocket control units, it's going to be even more nasty. We're going to need 5 advanced circuits per second, so check this out. It's going to be fun too. And that's just the red circuits. It's going to need 1 blue circuit too. I strongly plan on piping that. 1 blue circuit I'm already producing up here per second, because this is exactly 1 per second. I plan on using that, because I already did that work, and it's more than enough work on all manner of other ends necessary. So, and last but not least, our friend, the low density structure. 27 units of assembling are necessary here. We're gonna need 100 units of petroleum gas, which is luckily exactly the amount I'm producing here, so I can use this part of the machinery to facilitate the plastic production. I'm happy with that, but it's still a resource fest. So that's gonna be what I'm up to for the next few episodes, because it's certainly gonna need a few episodes. But what I'm going to do between the episodes, and I'm not gonna feature that too massively here, is bringing up the electric mining drills into the uranium and start refining some uranium, because I already explained it a bit, so we can work with it better later down the road. So, power upgraded. We have now 218 megawatt available, and I can easily double that, or triple that. Yeah, triple is no problem. Even quadruple, but I don't want to over-exaggerate that, because, well, I don't want to drain this oil deposit too quickly, but then again, there's way more, plenty more where that came from. Alrighty, so thanks so much for watching. It's been my pleasure. Drop me a comment down below, leave a like, leave a subscribe as usual. I'd be super happy about your support. See you then and have a great time. Bye-bye.